What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial professional. Welcome to my channel. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is APRN Blue Apron. This finishes at $7.83 today. That is up 16.69%. This was number 5 on StockTwits today. Had over 2,300 mentions, so we're going to analyze it for the first time ever on the show. So this stock is a low-key meme stock. It has been for a while. And for the past month, this has been quietly short squeezing. But now, recently, in the past few days, this has been picking up a lot of momentum on social media. Really no reason to justify this price action today. No company-specific news. So it just seems like apes in here trying to squeeze the stock even more. So I'm very happy for the apes who made money so far. Just be very careful at this point. Don't be afraid to take profits, guys. Make sure you hit the sell button at some point, because this is not going to end well, as with every short squeeze. Diamond hands is not the way. Okay, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 225, and there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 680, 915, 1145, or even the high of 1275. Although I do believe the most realistic tops would be 860 or 915. But those are all bullish indicators that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Down here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line has crossed the signal line to the upside. So that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that it may be time to buy. And here we did have a bull flag developing. So that was a bullish indicator that was telling us that the stock may be due for a breakout, and it is in fact breaking out right now. And here we do have an ascending channel forming. Right now, the upper channel is at $8 and the lower channel is at $5.50. So the ascending channel is currently a neutral indicator. But if this breaks $8 to the upside, that would be bullish. And if this breaks $5.50 to the downside, that'd be bearish. This does appear like it is going to break $8 very soon. There was a gap up back at $3.85. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back down to $3.85 to fill this gap. RSI is currently at 71. So this is officially in overbought and overvalued territory. So be careful, guys. Bearish indicator. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 760. So that's a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is sitting on the support of 780, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 790, 805, 820, 825, 830, 845, 860, 875, 890, $9, 915, 935, 955, 970, 980, and then $10. There is resistance above $10, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 765, 755, 745, 730, 715, $7, 690, 670, 650, 640, 625, 610, 590, 580, 565, 545, 525, 505, 490, 475, 465, 455, 435, 420, nice, $4, 390, 380, 370, 355, and then 345. There is support below 345, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at the current price, 783, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 915 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 915 to the upside. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 730, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 730 to the downside. And this did 23 million in volume today, very significant volume. Way above the average of 2 million, so this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So yeah, this was a very low-key short squeeze, but it's gone up quite a bit already, from about the low of $3 to about $8 here, over a 150% upside already. So this appears like there's a bit more upside to go, but like I said before, just be very careful, guys. At this point, it's looking pretty bearish. This can't keep up forever. Eventually, this will have to come crashing down. So I'm very happy for the apes who made money here so far, but at this point, you should probably look to exit pretty soon. Nothing wrong with taking your profits, securing the gains. Someone is going to get caught holding the bag here. Make sure it's not you. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Like I said, there appears to be a bit more upside to go, but going long here would pretty much be FOMO at this point. You already missed your chance, and there's a good chance you get burned here. Again, in the short term, this may come back up to 860 or 915 to complete the cup. We'll just be generous and call it 915. So from the current price of 783, that would be a little bit over a 15% upside potential. So there does not appear to be too much more upside to go here. And again, this should eventually pull back down to 385 to fill the gap there. And from the current price of 783, that would be over a 50% downside potential. So massive downside potential here. So I would say going long at the current price would be a high risk, low to medium reward play. Not really worth it in my opinion. So if you want to go long, please do that at your own risk. And it would definitely have to be for a quick scalp. Get in, get your money, get out. But it really doesn't appear to be a good idea anymore. And honestly, if you're a bit patient here, again, this should pull back down to 385 to fill the gap there. And I think that would be an excellent entry. So from 385 up to 915, that would be over a 135% upside potential. So massive upside potential there, and really shouldn't go too much further to the downside. So I would say going long at 385 would be a low risk, very high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. So I don't like the current entry of 783, but I can support going long at 385. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. Again, in the short term, this may come back up to 915 to complete the cup there, which would be a 15% upside potential. And again, in the short term, this should come back down to 385 to fill the gap there, which would be about a 50% downside potential. So I would say going short at the current price, 783 would be a low to medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. A little bit risky, but as long as you're able to withstand the upside pressure, this should pull back down to 385, and that should be some pretty fat tendies on the downside here. So I can support going short at the current price, 783 and higher. And again, I would cover at 385, where the gap is, for a relatively easy 50% downside gain. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is APRN, Blue Apron. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.